Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another collection within my collection. And today we will be looking at one of the greatest action stars of all time, and that is Jackie Chan. Wearing a Cobra Kai shirt because he was in a Karate Kid movie. And we will be getting a new Karate Kid movie with him and Ralph, so that's exciting. Maybe Hilary Swank, who knows? Love her Karate Kid movie. But Jackie Chan is such a great action star, does his own stunts, and a lot of his earlier films during the credits they would show all the times he almost he either hurt himself really bad or almost did. And yeah, used to watch these with my dad and brother. So Jackie Chan, great action star. The fact that he still does his own stunts is crazy. But let's jump right in with some of his earlier films. I'm probably missing the most from like early on in his career. Uh, but these, I mean, I don't really. The Young Tiger, Fire Dragon, Eagle, Shadow Fist, Fantasy Mission Force, has some good pictures on the back. Need to revisit these movies. Same with My Lucky Stars. Don't really remember that at all. Probably one of his earlier films. So there's that. The Forbidden Kingdom, I think it lived up to the hype from what I remember. Then The Iron Mask, a movie he did with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Uh, a lot of these I do not remember, so I'm going to have to revisit. 1911, I remember liking this. More of him as like a general, but pretty good film. Not like action where he does on stunts or anything. Vanguard, uh, I'm going to have to revisit a lot of these. Vampire Effect, that's an interesting one from what I remember about vampires. Uh, is he like an assassin? I forget, but yeah, that's an interesting one. Then Thunderbolt, good action film. Really like this one. Let's see, some pictures there. Got old rental sticker, so that's cool. Then the kids film, The Spy Next Door. Really like this one. Just, fun kids movie. George Lopez, Billy Ray Cyrus also in there. Then Crime Story. Some cool fire stunts in this one. The best pure thriller Jackie Chan has ever starred in, says Time Out Film. So yeah, this is similar to Police Story, I believe. Uh, Based on the true story of a billionaire abducted. So yeah, need to have a Jackie Chan marathon. Because outside of my favorites, I don't watch the rest of these a whole bunch. Battle Creek Brawl, filmed in the U.S., Battle Creek Brawl is Jackie Chan's first crossover movie into the international arena. Cool. That's interesting. So was this his first U.S. movie? That's interesting. Head to head with a mobster boss. And you see action choreographed by Jackie Chan. Uh, Same with Ki Kwan. He did a lot of his own action for everything, everywhere, all at once. Then the Myth. Have no memory of this. Uh, oh, he's an archaeologist. Wow. Okay. I gotta check that out for sure. Need to this guy, watch all of them really. Have a huge marathon. Railroad Tigers. Then The Prisoner. Takes place in a prison. That's all. Rumble in a prison. Uh, Finds himself locked up. Huh. Again, need to do a marathon. Drunken Master, I remember this one. Very good choreographed action. Uh, yeah. One of his dimensions, so like his peak form in like the late 80s, early 90s. That was peak Jackie Chan. Then Drunken Master. Wait, is this a continuation or am I crazy? Drunken Master and the Legend of the Drunken Master. Uh, Maybe just an American remake of his own film? Doesn't say sequel. Huh. Now I'm intrigued, because I forgot I had two that were called Drunken Master. It doesn't say sequel or anything, but uh, they're they're both just called that. So I'm assuming that's what that is. Then their family film, Robin B. Hood, all about him keeping this baby safe. Pretty good from what I remember. I know a lot of people were dunking on it, saying it was like the worst movie ever made. Uh, I enjoyed it. It was pretty decent. Uh, Tell me how to say that. Then the Chinese Zodiac. This one is really good. Most notably, he had to turn down, was it Expendables 3? Because he was filming this? I think I'm right. It was 2, I think it was 3. But some cool action sequences, especially when it's like, what's that called? Where it's rollerblades, but it's your whole body? I forget what that's called, but it's on the back here. That is a very cool action sequence in this movie. Maybe the best out of it. So good. Chinese Zodiac. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I almost forgot to add these. Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights, because it's in my Touchstone collection. Pretty decent films. The second one, Nights, doesn't get a lot of people dunk on that for whatever reason. I actually like it a little bit more than Shanghai Noon. That might be a hot take, but then Black Dragons, I believe also called Miracle. Yeah, previously released as Miracles. A lot of great action scenes in this one. And this begins my favorites. So everything here I've watched multiple times. Shanghai Noon and Nights, I guess. Not as much as Rush Hour, but I have watched those quite a bit. some miracles. Then Operation Condor 1 and 2, very good for stolen gold. So much like Indiana Jones, these two and the Mystic, wherever that one was, Twin Dragons and Dragon Lord may be the only one I haven't seen multiple times. Uh, Lifelong friends become rivals over a beautiful girl. And Twin Dragon, great movie, so good. Operation Condor 1, 2, so good. And Project A 1 and 2, so good. I had Project A loose for the longest time, their blockbuster thing. Got it well, not recently, like a year or two ago, but yeah, these are good. I think I like the Operation Condor movies a little bit more, but those are good. Then the Medallion, really good. The Medallion, obviously, wasn't this in Ireland? I believe so. But some cool action, and the Tuxedo, really good. Uh, One of my favorites, obviously, Jennifer Love Hewitt is so good in this. About a tuxedo that helps him fight any like genre of fighting he can just do. So good. This is one I've seen quite a bit. And of course, the Karate Kid, this being the whole collection with even Hilary Swank's movies. But we're talking about the Jaden Smith movie, which I doubt Jaden Smith will be in the new movie. But we'll see. Then City Hunter, one of my most recent pickups of Jackie Chan, got this on eBay. Uh, if you check my playlist, uh, I believe it's on, yeah, eBay has its own section, so go check out that. City Hunter has some cool fights, obviously, and there's a cool, like, I won't say dream sequence, but he fights like some robots and stuff. Cool sequence. Then Around the World in 80 Days, the Disney remake of a classic. One of his better ones he did with Disney. I would say I like this more than Shanghai Noon or Shanghai Nights. Really fun, lot of cool cameos, including Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then Skip Trace, a lot of people sleep on this one. Johnny Knoxville. I remember thinking the trailers looked really bad, so I didn't really check it out. Then I think we rented it we got a red box of it and watched it, and I really enjoyed this one. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it. Then Gorgeous, such a good film. Uh, has everything in there, motorcycles, really innovative action sequences. So good. One of my earlier, it was one of the first ones I remember seeing. Uh, and this was him, like, trying to get into North American audiences. So good. I've seen that many times. Then The Accidental Spy, have also seen this quite a bit. The umbrella sequence, the tank exploding, and of course through the snow. Such a good film, produced by Jackie Chan, directed by Teddy Lin. Yeah, I really like this one. In my favorites for sure. As is the Rush Hour films. Three, I feel like a lot of people don't like, but I enjoy all three. Two is probably my favorite. That might be a lot of people's favorite Rush Hour, but all three so good. They keep talking about wanting to do a fourth one. Not sure if it ever happened. I mean, we did get a new Beverly Hills movie that's coming out soon, but yeah, not sure uh, if Brett Ratner would direct again. Not sure. They keep talking about, so we'll see. In The Foreigner, uh, one of the few Jackie Chan movies I actually saw in theater. Saw it, just blown away by Jackie Chan's performance in this. It's a revenge film about him going after his daughter's killer. So very good. The Foreigner, Pierce Brosnan is also in this one. Such a good film. Then a multi-pack. Need to split these up. But First Strike, one of the first Jackie Chan movies I saw, and Mr. Nice Guy, both of these. Some of the earlier films we saw, rented back in the day, had First Strike on VHS for a very long time. Then last year, I believe it was last year, I did a whole bunch of upgrading for Jackie Chan films. It's in the eBay playlist, I'm sure. But First Strike, Mr. Nice Guy, definitely two of the Jackie Chan movies I've seen the most out of everything. Both so good. A lot of great action sequences, especially the all the action scenes in the snow in First Strike. So good. Then Who Am I, where Jackie Chan forgets who he is. Uh, Maybe my favorite Jackie Chan movie is so good. The last battle on the rooftop, he faces this guy who's like triple jointed. So good. Uh, if you have not seen Who Am I, what are you doing? Go check it out. Is so good. Like this guy, man. Such a good sequence. Then Rumble in the Bronx. Uh, One of the first ones I saw, if not the first. I think it was this, our First Strike. This, along with Who Am I, might be my favorite. It's at least top two. Is so good. Uh, Living legend, as it says in the description here. Uh, for years he has done something no action star would dare dream. He performs all of his own stunts. That's very true. Rumble in the Bronx, definitely number two, if not my favorite, along with Who Am I. Then the Police Story franchise, I guess you could say. Police Story, the first one, very good. Uh, Two is probably my favorite one. The remote control car, so good. Probably third favorite Jackie Chan film of all time. I believe the first two are in a pack with, is it Arrow or Criterion? I think it's Arrow. Need to get that 2-pack. Upgrade to Blu-ray. That would be awesome. Cool artwork as well. Then Super Cop, which is Police Story 3, and there's a Super Cop 2, I believe, which just stars Michelle Yeoh was like really hard to find. I I have it on VHS. Didn't include it because uh, Jackie Chan's not in that one. So yeah, Super Cup, which I forgot was just Police Story 3. Uh, don't know how I forgot that, but it says on the back Super Cop, aka Police Story 3. This one is really good. Uh, doesn't this one have like the mine cart thing where the cart goes up and down the hill and Jackie Chan continually has to run up the hill and down? Or am I thinking of a different movie? I think I think that's what this is. Uh, Need to have a marathon. Then the new Police Story. I know that's a part of the franchise. So good. I think it had been like almost 20 years since the last one. These all just say 93. They don't say when they were actually released. But this was 2004. So like over a decade had passed if these did come out in 2003. 93. I think it was before that, but we'll roll with it. The new Police Story, very good continuation of the Police Story franchise. Then Police Story Lockdown, uh, the newest chapter in the Police Story franchise. This was done a few years, almost 10 years after this one, so they like taking 10 years off and going back to the Police Story franchise. This one I don't really remember liking as much as the new Police Story. I could be wrong, but nothing really stands out from that I remember. So there we go. There's my Jackie Chan collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Go watch a Jackie Chan movie. That is what I'm going to do. And that's going to do it. I'm Josh. More videos coming as always. And tune in if I don't see you out thrifting or at Walt Disney World. I will see you at the movies. Bye.